Number 10, The Grand Budapest Hotel. Wes Anderson has really outdone himself with his giant maze of Tinker Toys and obsessive-compulsive disorder, and this is a delightful, frothy concoction that satisfies a desire for light entertainment with just a touch of melancholy. Anderson makes this screwball comedy a joy to watch with a wide ensemble cast and subtle historical social commentary. Number 9, The Lego Movie. The best animated film I have seen in a long time. This is all the more rare in the fact that it's not afraid or incapable of being laugh-out-loud family entertainment. Who knew that a marketing gig could bring out so many interesting things about the products they're shilling? Every frame was packed full of sight gags, pop culture references, and colors to behold. This is a glorious fun time, even with popcorn being chucked at the back of your neck from screaming little maggots in the theater. Number 8, A Walk Among the Tombstones. This decidedly dark turn for the smart action hero Liam Neeson is living proof that his screen image can be tailored to a slow burn mystery, with a slick talking Trayvon wannabe sidekick that never feels quite as abruptive as it should, as well as beautiful cinematography and an evocative New York City. This detective thriller kept me locked in my seat. Number 7, Gone Girl. David Fincher's greatest film yet, after now having seen them all, is based off the book everyone's mom read on the beach, but only Ben Affleck gave enough of a suspicious shit about to adapt, and it's brilliant. It's a brilliant, sadistic satire on gender roles in the media frenzy surrounding controversy. Rosamund Pike turns in what I think earns her the rights to an Oscar as a vulturous femme fatale driven to frame her dim-witted husband. Sorry, spoilers, but once again, as I said in my very funny review, you should have known from Act 1. This spidery black comedy has so many knife-turning moments through that I cackled like a crying Heisenberg. Number 6, The Immigrant. This is the type of movie that just doesn't come out too often anymore. An old-fashioned character-based drama done right, encasing ideas and flaws of the American dream. Being a single woman, male jealousy, and it's a melodrama, yes, but it's so well done, and not since perhaps The Godfather or Once Upon a Time in America have we seen an old New York embedded in dingy brown hues and dust. Marion Cotillard, Joaquin Phoenix, and Jeremy Renner all turn in worthy performances under director James Gray's passionate storytelling. Number 5, Interstellar. Yes, Chris Nolan, you fucked me good. You're like a rapist who eats pussy. I know this shouldn't be happening, but can you really complain? The leaps and bounds in scope alone make this an original experience in a year of not as many cinematic highs as 2012, nor the sheer magnitude of the highs we got in 2013. In a generally good year, though, it remains unfair how that comic book splooge fest Guardians of the Galaxy got praised while this got dumped on. Even with all its flaws, this still feels like a complete, accomplished film that gets both its message and story across in that classic Nolan way. Deception. Number 4, John Wick. The decision to rank this so high on my top 10 may have been influenced by the increased fun I had watching this with my friends, shouting things at the screen like, "Rachel!" But what the speckled dick, this was the most kick-ass movie I have seen all year. Keanu is just back in action, and all it took was one dead dog. That's all the reason you need. A dog's your best friend, and once you lose that, you got nothing. And John Wick gives us everything. Every somber fuck you to a Russian with a giant scar covered in tattoos. And he's just this quiet guy, but when you say his name, he... Number 3, Whiplash. This is as intense a movie experience as you can get in any year, and all the more original being that it's about drumming, a nifty pastime that becomes an obsession for Miles Teller's student struggling to make it into the prestigious jazz band led by Fletcher J.K. Simmons, who surely will get the Academy Award. And there's so many unexpected twists in this battle of wills between teacher and student that even the core philosophies we come to learn about these characters constantly shift and improvise on each other. As a result, Whiplash often gives off the feeling of its title, one of the most gripping movies you will ever see that contains no gunfire, only elaborate snare fire. Number 2, Inherent Vice. Shut the fuck up. I warned you this might happen. That disappointed and confused review was up for reconsideration always. You have your under-the-skin alien porn crap. I got the best bro of any film lover, Paul Thomas Anderson, with a movie that doesn't just redefine the stoner movie, but the very stoner experience. No, it's not funny, nor is it particularly entertaining, but on the second viewing, I understood more of what he was going for. You just gotta put the very basic three-piece puzzle together, although Doc Sportello is still likely to be unable to do that. This adaptation meanders, it's sluggish, the mysteries unravel like joints rolled in wet toilet paper, but in the end, the filmmaking style itself is so mesmerizing that I had to declare it another great film from the master director. I hope never to see another outing like this. I really do not hope to see another film like this, as I don't think there can be. But on the first viewing, it is frustrating. Coming back to it, it's relaxing at the least. Maybe it's more of my nostalgia for this lifestyle I never lived, but no film nags underrated to me like this one, because like every Stanley Kubrick movie, and more recently every new Anderson picture, it's inherently misunderstood upon release, but it will be remembered in years to come. Number 1, Birdman. This is a heartful, cynical, funny, dark, joyful portrayal of an artist crying to be loved through his art, and all the desperate measures it takes to get there. It thrives on a gimmick and pulls it off as a staggering high-wire act. It's so lively and gorgeous and swoops through the whole Broadway scene as it engulfs the protagonist, who constantly questions his risks and self-worth with his movie alter ego literally following him around. At first it's this giant ensemble dark comedy, then it gradually spirals down into a looming character study. It's a perfect funnel of a movie. It's just structured brilliantly, cinematically engaging, easily the most complete work of art I've seen in 2014.